Hello YouTube, this is the Tube Tempest and I want to talk to you about my mushrooms today. My mushrooms that I'm going to start doing, not so good. I didn't do very well. I thought I was going to do awesome because I've grown some novelty mushrooms before and I did like a bunch of different ways. Agar, cloning, all kinds of stuff. And I never had any problems and I had they were beautiful. But since I switched over to like real mushrooms that you can eat, I had some problems. One of them was the pink oyster mushrooms, which I started doing. Probably no one cares about mushrooms, but I do now. I am Ramro. He's going to start one of these days. But anyway, the pink oyster grew very slowly, and when it did start to grow, something else got in there, and it got smelly. But it was like a month or so, over a month. So if it was I blame the culture that I bought for that one. And the yellow oyster mushroom culture was bad too, because when I shot it out of the injector, it was like gelatin coming out, and it wouldn't grow, and it was like all slimy. And I blame the culture from that place. And what else did I have? Phoenix oyster mushrooms. That one actually worked. I squirted it in the jars, and it grew, but then somehow, I don't know, it stopped growing. I got some kind of, I don't know if it was contamination or what, but I just dumped it out because I was like, why did it stop growing? Dump it out anyway, because I don't know. Maybe it was maybe it wasn't. It didn't really smell that bad. It smelled kind of sweet. When I opened one to see, and it smelled kind of sweet, so I was like, oh, doesn't smell quite like mushrooms, dump it. But then when I got the liquid culture that I made from the Phoenix oyster, I injected a bunch of brown rice flour cakes to test it, and they're all white. They all look good, so I think I have a viable jar of liquid culture, which is a good thing. And if it's good, they're all good so far. If they fruit, that's good. I mean, it's not going to be enough to eat, but it's enough to like have something growing for fun. And if they fruit, that means my liquid culture that I made from the Phoenix is good. And that means I'm going to do only Phoenix, I guess. I'm going to order some stuff from fungiperfecti.com. Some wood sawdust spawn. And it's like a gallon of sawdust with it's colonized. So you can just use that instead of making it yourself. Or you can do all kinds of stuff. But look, another kind of mushroom I got was the beech, and I didn't want to use it at first because it needs wood. I don't really have access to wood, but I was reading on the internet and you don't need wood. So luckily I have 2 jars of that's colonizing without contamination. And they colonize slowly, that's what it said on the internet, but it started growing immediately, so I know that's a good liquid culture. And I've got 2 jars of that, and I got 2 jars of beech, 2 PF Tech jars of beech that are testing a liquid culture of that, and it looks good. It's clean. It's got a lot of stuff floating in there. It looks like a good one. Like I can tell by the looking at it. I don't know. I can't, but I think I can. I think I can. I can. It's good. And so yeah, my yellow and pinks are down the toilet. I had to clean those nasty jars out. But I blame the liquid culture for that because I am meticulous in the way I do it. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to get some agar plates and I'm going to clone some from Walmart. That's what I'm going to do. I've cloned before and it's really cool. Super awesome. It's really fun too, but you got to be clean. Which I am not usually ever. Or fast. You can be fast and not really. You have to be clean and fast. Use a box, whatever. No one cares about this but me right now. People care, but not people that watch me.